Hey guys, Dave here. So I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. I've been working. I don't even know what stuff came in. I mean, I know what stuff came in, but I don't even know when it came in. And so I'm just not doing this in any particular order whatsoever. First and foremost, I finally scored a 302. I have been looking high and low for one. Buddy of mine hooked me up. You know who you are, bud. Appreciate you, man. Just cannot be happier to get this. It is basically, I mean, it has been carried. You can see even made some adjustments, cleaned it up. It is rock solid, but you can see just on that, just on the pivot screw, you know, the bolt for the pivot is the only thing that shows really any marks whatsoever. Blade, absolutely in great shape, and I have been looking for one of these for almost a year for a price that wasn't ridiculous, because the 302 is the hardest one to find in the 300 series. And a lot of my stuff, I do have a whole setup of multicam, and I do have a whole setup of Coyote, and so a lot of my stuff I do like to get Coyote items in, and so that's why the 302 was one that I was definitely trying to get. You guys already know I think the 301 is just it's an all-time favorite of mine, and I'll always have one. And now I have the 302, and I also have my, even though I sold off my 303, which I'm kind of kicking myself for, I do have the 300 that was pimped by Jeff, and tough thumbs. And so I just can't be happier to get this, man. This thing is just awesome. I love the color of it, and so that's definitely a sweet score. The same one that I got, and some people know I posted some pictures on Instagram, but I'm going to be having a knife sale. I already have some of the items, but I just don't want to cover them right now. I will be covering them because I'm going to be selling, I'm going to probably do a couple of knife sales. I'm going to do one for his stuff, and then I'm going to do one for mine. Some of his stuff is already sold, but there's still some awesome knives. Thai military, let's see, ZT300. There's a Browse, what's it called? Not Silent Soldier. The triple threat fixed blade number 2 with custom wood scales are on it. That's a sweet one. Comes with sheath, everything. I've got a D2 Tough Thumbs knife, the D2 Tough Knife. That's, I think it's D2 with orange reptilian pattern G10 scales on it. Really sweet with an OD green sheath. Those are just some of the ones. He's sending more right now. So as soon as that stuff comes in, you guys will see a vid. I'll get it up as soon as possible so that I can share that. So anyways, moving right on. I had to go back. You guys know I get so much stuff in. It's really awful when you got to go back and watch your own video to see if you had covered something. But I picked this Sunwayman. A lot of people know Sunwayman Thai flashlight. I picked this thing up from my buddy Dan. He is Cyrus. What is it? Cyrus 92 something, 92178 on Instagram. I do not know if he has YouTube. I don't know if he's on YouTube at all. He's got lots of awesome gear and stuff. And so I did pick up this flashlight. It is the V10R Thai. Now usually you can get, with just a CR123, you can get about 190 lumens with this flashlight. Not a lot, but you can do a battery upgrade, and I can't remember what the battery is that you need to upgrade to. Here's the box that it comes in, but it is the XM, L, and then U2, and that is the battery that I got, which upgrades it all the way. You guys can see right down here on the bottom. Using one XML U2, you can get it all the way up to 500 lumens. So just real quick, I'll just kind of, you know, show it, but it's not very, that's the lowest setting right there. It's very subtle, not a lot to it. You can just barely see that it's not, but you can turn it like this right here. It just slowly turns, and you can see it just starts getting brighter and brighter, and 500 lumens with the bigger battery, the, you know, heavier duty battery. So, but very bright. I mean, very bright for such a tiny little flashlight. I'm super impressed. So yeah, could not be happier to score this. He was selling it, and I was happy to get it from him. And whether I'm on Instagram or I'm on YouTube, I always like to keep it in the community. You guys know that. You know, it's just a good way to do business as far as I'm concerned. So next up, I got some awesome Thai beads from Lanyard Beats. I picked up off of the Cove in the Gadget Factory. I'm gonna do a bunch of videos today, guys, because I've gotten lots of stuff in and I just don't want to be sitting here uploading stuff all day long, so I'm gonna break it up into parts. But I got these sweet little Thai lanyard beads, just kind of barrel design. This is high polished. You can see it's plenty big enough for 2 strands of paracord to get through there, so they will make some awesome beads with just that. I'm not a big lanyard guy, so the ones that I like to do are very simple, just small little lanyards that will do the trick, and cool little bead on it is nice. And these are the bronze or copper colored anodizing. Absolutely love this color right here. I wish I could get it on a whole bunch of my knives and stuff. It does darken though as you start to, you can see this one, I've already been touching a couple of them, but this one's a little bit newer, so it's not as dark. You can see the difference there. Definitely a subtle difference, but this one will probably start to change the more I touch it and stuff. So scored those, pretty sweet little beads. Let's see, next up, Derek at Steel Flame. I had contacted him. He had been offering these Chaos Crusader money clips. You guys know Steel Flame products. They're really super popular in the knife community. I mean, just jewelry, money clips, dog tags. I mean, they got so much stuff that's just, it's all awesome. And so it came inside this leather pouch right here. I did pick up the Chaos Crusader money clip. I had contacted him right after the first run was sold out, or the run that he did was sold out, and he contacted me and said he would sell me one for the sale price that was being offered. And very nice of him, and I was very happy to pick it up. And he just knows how to do business too. Sends me an invoice, I pay the invoice. It was like I didn't even know it had shipped, and all of a sudden it was here. It was like that fast. Matter of fact, you know, it was even kind of a joke. I sent him an email that day asking him if he had any shipping info, and it arrived that day. So it was pretty funny, but just tons of crosses, and even to the back, which I think is pretty sweet. But of course, the more you touch this and everything, the more it's going to darken up and stuff over time. And I'm sure it'll get scratched up and everything. I haven't used it yet. I was waiting to show it, but I'm definitely going to be using it. So goes in there and then goes inside its pouch. Just an awesome, awesome little deal. And so one more thing, and then I'll break this video off. But somebody had offered this in the Cove. It is a custom. It is by Knifeworks. It is one of his Kiridashis. It has black G10 pins in it, and you guys can see the carbon fiber. Very thin, and you can already see the pattern right there. This thing is sick, man, and for the price I got it, you guys just wouldn't believe the price I got it. It was so inexpensive, I just can't get over. And it's such a great size. Very small, very lean, but just a great size. Great size, and this thing is very sharp. Very, very sharp. You guys can see the edge on there right there. Not mirrored completely, but very close. And it just does have that slightest little beveling right there. So you guys can kind of see, right? Yeah, there you go. Just the slightest little, but that pattern work with the acid and carbon fiber. I like, you know, even I was afraid it was going to be too skinny, but man, it fills out the hand good. It is not the shortest. It's definitely a larger Kiridashi, you know, compared to like PML knives, the PML knives ones that I have. I love those too. They're a great size also, but also very small. Just like my Hoback, you know, Kiridashi is very small as well, but this thing is just awesome. I could see, you know, you just having this down in your pocket and you just be able to reverse it straight out, or, you know, just however you wanted to carry it. You could carry it forward and just, you know, have it down in your, and just pull it out, or you could hook it up with a tech lock and just have it, you know, even some type of side. You could even, you know, mount this vertical or horizontal that way, and you'd be able to just grab it and whatever. But just absolutely love this thing, and was happy to score it. So that's it, guys. I'll be back soon. I'm going to be right back with some more videos, and I am waiting on the postman to bring me some really good gifts today. So I'll talk to you again here real quick.